Hijabs don't belong in The Sims 4 because they are a religious item, which is something that a lot of Simmers have been saying. I honestly do not understand your problem. We literally have Christmas in The Sims, which is Christian. We have Easter, which is Christian. We have so many religious things like you don't even realize. Like, why are you complaining about a cloth around somebody's head of all things? A lot of people are. I don't know why. Anyway, if you do want a new hijab in the game, you can have it, luckily for you. It actually looks really, really good. I think it's a really nice like mesh and texture. If we look at the base game ones, I think originally the first one we had was this one, which is quite cool. I personally think this one has better swatches because it has the nice pattern ones, but this one is a different design. It's always nice to have more diversity and stuff in the game. But of course, if you don't want it, you can take it off. No need to complain. Now, do you all remember the cursed rainbow dress? The one that I always make fun of? This literal clown suit. Thank God the Sims team have listened to a lot of complaining Simmers, probably me because I complain about it more than everybody else. But they've given us more rainbow swatches. First, we've got this one, and we've got this one, and we've got this one. The Sims team listened to Simmers complaining about the state of the original one. I mean, it does look literally horrendous. It is literally a clown dress. To be fair, I actually really like that they've listened and not just ignored it, because sometimes the Sims team do just ignore problems, but I'm actually really glad they've taken this on board and actually make one that still looks a lot better. I'm not gonna lie, I still think it's ridiculous. Who on earth wears a dress that looks like a rainbow? Like, I know we're all progressive LGBTQ plus slay, but I personally think wearing a rainbow dress is still a little bit too far. I am gay, so I'm allowed to say that. I personally would never wear a rainbow item of clothing, but for those who want it, I guess like you got it. It's quirky, it's interesting. I'm actually really happy they've updated it. You have actually no idea. There was also this very cursed dress, which again has been completely updated with brand new swatches, which is excellent. In terms of men, ignore my Sim South's face that looks a little bit strange and cursed, because the only thing that's changed here is a beard. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. It's like a, oh my God, look at my Sim's chin. Okay, maybe I should have showed this off on a Sim with a normal face. My bad. But yeah, this is the new beard. I personally do not like it. I think it's weirdly shaped. Like, my Sim has a normal chin, so it shouldn't be looking like that unless I just bring the chin in a little bit more. Does that make it look better? It doesn't really change it that much. I know my extreme slider's making it look weird, but I think it's a very extreme shape. Do you know what I mean? I just think the beard is a weird shape. I don't really like it that much. I'm sorry, but I don't. I personally will not use it on my Sims, but if you want to use it, like, go off, I guess. Good for you. Of course, we also have some new build by 2. Firstly, we have this brand new terrain paint, which I think looks literally amazing. For so long, we've always relied on these base game terrain paints. To be fair, they look quite good, but the base game one's quite like yellowish, whereas this new one's quite white. I'm actually so happy. This is going to look so nice on so many builds. I know builders are going to be so happy about this because like it genuinely does look good. And I know you're thinking Satchel, it's just a bit of paint, but it actually looks good. We also have this pine wood one as well, which is just a new kind of dirt type, a pine wood dirt type. If you want to compare it to the other types of dirt, these are all the similar swatches that I've just put here in very similar shades. So this one has a lot of different pine texture, and to be fair, it actually looks quite good. Maybe if you are using pine trees, you want to make a pine tree foresty kind of world, you can do that. We also got a brand new wallpaper too. So we have this wallpaper called the Brickery Elite in 4 different swatches, as you can see. We now have one which has like a hazard line underneath. I'm not exactly sure why they gave us this. Well, I know why. They basically obviously used it for the werewolves pack, but because it's a base game wall, they just added a new swatch to the base game one, which is fine. If you want to make like a warehousey build, I honestly think this would be really cool. The main menu looks a little bit different again. We have a new play scenario menu, which is like a tiled menu instead of a long list. I actually like the way this looks now. We have ending soon for the limited time ones, recommended for you. I don't know why they're recommended for me. And we have challenge scenarios. Once you click on it, you have a different system of a new household, existing household, or new household in new save. I don't really know what that means. Oh, I get it. So you can either do a new household in an old save or new household in an existing save. The scenario bar at the top also looks a little bit different. It also gives a list of potential outcomes. So yeah, I'm glad they've given that an update. The Sims team have also added Wolfsbane to the base game, obviously for the new Werewolves update pack, but it originally came with vampires or Realm with Magic, I think. But yeah, they've made it in the base game now. The last and most important base game update is the Lunar Cycles update and the small telescope. I have dedicated a whole video to it, so make sure you check out that video here. See you in the next one.